How's it going, everybody? It's Joe. I'm back in doing a quick video on my bike, at least my e-bike. I decided I went for a while over winter not riding it, maybe 2-3 months. When I started riding it again, I kept getting a weird like loud noise in it and stuff like that. I just continued to ride it because I just didn't want to tear it apart and stuff like that. And apparently it is, motor's definitely, the clutch at least is going out in it, so I decided to just go with I bought a whole new motor kit, stuff like that. It's the upgraded kit with the light connection and stuff like that. And all I bought was the actual motor kit itself. I didn't get motor and battery this time since my battery's still good. Kind of show you a few things with my bike and stuff like that. I noticed I already started stripping it down, but I decided I'd make a video about this. But definitely a lot of play in this now, and I kept, for some reason, all of a sudden too, with whatever went on inside the motor, kept dropping chains. I had a chain guide on it, but it really wasn't a good quality one, so it still allowed the chain to slide up between it, so I ended up buying a better quality one. And I want to try and maybe make one that on my own that I can use that will fit around this and on the outside, so like a better mountain bike bash chain guard or chain guide, where it's got the plates on each side instead of having the guide coming off of the down tube. But for now I used the one I bought. Definitely, I mean, the play is in it is on this. I've never noticed it before, and that's the only place there's play in the crank arms and stuff like that. There's no play in that, so we'll see how it goes. Start stripping it down. Obviously, as you can see, I rode my bike in all weather conditions, rain, snow, mud, it doesn't matter. And it's definitely, you can see, motor's super muddy and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure my crank arms are bent up a little bit too, because I've had a few good wipeouts and stuff. So in the winter time, sliding out on ice with the Schwabs aren't very good on ice, or even, you know, if I'm catching mud and stuff like that, they definitely will slip and slide in the mud and stuff. Had to tighten up my battery plate. I don't know if any of you guys had that problem, but it comes loose. Definitely looks like this one slid through, and I need to take that out and redone it. Another thing I've had with this is these little bolts right here. I've had these come loose. I only knew that because I heard, I think it was this bottom one down here, and it's actually loose again, as you can hear. It looks like the nut's totally gone. Right there it is. Now that I'm looking at it, the nut's come loose and is down in there, so I'll probably take that off and redo it. Start clipping all my zip ties and stuff like that. So think about the only thing that's going to stay on this bike right now that, you know, from what I got on here, is going to be reuse my Saints, because I like my Saints. They're still good pedals. Have to pull this off and redo it. I know I can reorder these, and I think for my trike build, I'll probably just order one of these and switch my battery in and out, but I'm not 100% positive on that. But everything else is going to come off since I got the whole new kit, stuff like that. Going to change my handlebars, that way no one makes a light bracket or anything that, you know, fits the 22.2 is what it is for these. Even, you know, I try and get shims in there and they still just don't stay and stuff like that. Ordered a bunch of shims, but various sizes, don't know when they'll get here. But so I'll pull all this stuff off. Actually, I'll probably just leave this stuff on here, pull the bars off. But yeah, I'll have to take this off too. My grips I originally started with held up pretty good, but as you can see, I got a little poke through from where I've slammed the ground. You can see scuffing right here from where I've bit it on both sides and stuff. This is the only one that bent, but it hasn't broken. But you can see looks like a stress bend, but that's just wear from where I've grab it right there with my 2 fingers and stuff like that. My rack here is held up pretty good with all the stuff. I just took it off while I was working on it, or took my bag off. Bag I have is the MTX with the Panairs that flip out, and I usually keep them up, but there's times when I need to use them, so they'll flip out. But it's definitely a good option, and I always have to have them hanging out the side of your bike and stuff like that. Pull all this off. Only other thing I had to do was bike originally came with a different type of kickstand, and it definitely, from the weight, and it was an older style one, it eventually broke. Got this one from work, and it's a little bit sturdier. It's held up pretty good, no problems with it. Adjustable, and it pretty much can fit on most bikes. And I think, you know, it's go on to disc brake bike too, which would be a good thing for most people and stuff like that. My seat's definitely wore out, so it'll be gone. And I've had this kit on my bike for over 2 years now, so I figured I don't drive, and only way really most of my stuff where I get around is ride my bike to and from work, or you know, when I go fishing and stuff like that and want to go for just a ride. Sometimes I'll use this, but I have many other bikes, garage full of nonsense, mountain bikes and road bikes and stuff. Got my trike here, still haven't started on it because I got COVID in January, and I just ain't had no energy and motivation to do anything, and I still don't. And the stomper right there is what's going to be the main frame for that bike once I start switching it over. I'm not going to keep pretty much the only thing I'm going to use off of that, like I said before on my other previous videos, is the wheels, the rear axle and stuff. And I got bigger fat forks that I'm going to put on that bike too. So keep watching my videos, and thanks. We'll start trying to do some more. We'll do this swap real quick, and then well, before I do that, here's some of my new kit. That way some of you know my previous kit only had 4 wires coming off of the motor. This new one has 5 because it has the extra hookup for the light kit. These are the bars I'm going with. That way got some different batteries, not batteries, but lights to use. I'm going to mount my lights on this and put my new control panel off of this lower part of the bar and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And this is the new chain guide I got. Hopefully it works better, and it's got the guard on it to help keeping the chain from dropping all the way down off of it and stuff like that. And one thing to note is I got my new kit, of course, from I guess it's e-bike essentials now, but it's Bafang USA when I ordered it. When I got my kit, when I started to get everything out and get ready for it, I noticed I didn't have the control box. And when I received it, for some reason the packaging was tore on it and stuff like that. And so I emailed them. They just wanted a picture of the packaging. I'm sending a picture of everything I had and the packaging where this should have been. Within the next day, they sent me the new it's just the C96 control panel, and they, you know, sent it right out. So definitely a good company to go for stuff like that, you know, trustworthy. And when I ordered my kit, I got it pretty fast and quick too from them. And of course the replacement part, they had no problem sending it to me. They just wanted to see what it looked like and make sure what was going on. So shout out to them for at least some good customer service, and not like, oh, he's trying to pull some hanky stuff. Because in my email I told them I could use my old control panel because it, you know, it still works fine, but they still sent me what I paid for, so I appreciate that. But thanks for watching though, and I'll be putting up some more videos, and I was warming up, start getting some fishing videos going and stuff like that.